Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas, your source for Ford news, update, and information with a video on the 2024 Ford Expedition. The order banks have opened up now for the Expedition, so if you want to order one, you can go into your local dealer and get one ordered. This video here will help you out and give you kind of a information on how each of the different trim levels are built. This one is going to be dedicated on the XL with the STX appearance package that is available for retail customers like yourself. Maybe you're not a fleet dealer or a business owner. This trim is available for you. So we're going to go over each of the different trims. So this is going to be a series. We're going to start with we're going to work our way up basically through the different packages or different trim levels, and I'll let you know what's included. We're going to be covering all the standard equipment that's included on all of them. Also, other different optional equipment that you can get as well on this. So very thorough video. Use the timestamps down below to move around in this video how you see fit. It is a resource for you to be able to get some information on whether or not this trim is going to be fit for you and what you can build, or if you need to go on up to the XLT trim. So hopefully this helps you out. If you like videos like this, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell as well, so that way you can be notified next time of another video uploaded to the channel. And again, the order banks are open. Find your good local dealer. If you'd like to work with us, we are taking Expedition orders. We can order those and get those scheduled pretty quickly because of how many allocations and such we get. If you're wanting to do that, we do have a special offer that we have that I'll talk about at the end of the video. Timestamp for that is down below. I won't waste your time right now if you have a good local dealer. So let's dive on in and talk about this. So we are going to use Ford's build and price for a lot of this information. And the first one I want to cover, I'll break it down in different sections. We're going to start with mechanical features first, and then some of the exterior features, interior features, and then safety. We're going to move it to that. I normally do that early. We're going to move it to the end of the standard equipment, and then we'll move into the different optional equipment at the end. There are a couple different packages that consider them optional equipment. We'll move those. Those will be after the standard equipment. So let's start with some of the mechanical features first. With this in here, all of the vehicles have the 3.5 liter, all the trim levels, I should say, have the 3.5 liter EcoBoost V6 engine. Also, they're paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission with select shift capabilities. Allows you to select it if you want into the different, shifting the transmission and such. It'll use the buttons that are right there by the rotary dial shifter, which we'll get into in a little bit. Also, they all do get auto start-stop technology. It means you come to stoplight, stop sign, press that brake. It's going to shut the vehicle off. Let go of the brake. It's going to turn it back on. So that is something that was removed last year for most of the year, but came back towards the end of the year. And as of right now, it is going to be put on the 24 model year Expeditions. You also got hill start assist, which means if you're on a hill, it'll help. So that way it kind of holds that brake a little bit so you can transition from the brake to the gas without it drifting back on you. You also do get front and rear independent suspension. So that is why the Expedition has such a great ride. I do own one of these myself, so I know a little bit about that. Have a great ride, handle all the imperfections on the road because of the front and rear independent suspension. Also get electric power assist steering. We call it EPAS for most dealers. That just makes it a little bit easier to turn when you're going slower. Going faster speeds, it's going to stiffen it up so that way that wind doesn't push you from side to side when you're on the highway, especially here in Kansas. Kind of comes in handy there. On your 4x4 models, you will also get hill descent control. That'll help you if you're coming down a hill and such. It'll help with that. A lot of times you're going to see that in different situations, like if you're coming down from the mountain, that kind of thing. You also get intelligent four-wheel drive system that allows you to be able to shift it in different modes. And it's going to change the shifting of the 4x4 to 4 high, 4 low based on the different drive mode that you have. They call that the terrain management system. That's going to be included, and this will have a 1-speed transfer case, so you won't have like a 4 auto like you will on some of the trims. This one here is going to be a 1-speed transfer case where you have a 4 high, 4 low, that kind of thing. You can also shift it into those as well. So that's all the mechanical features that I want to cover. Now let's get into some of the exterior features, and to do this, let's go on over to our build and price website. So let's go on over to Ford.com. Does have this up and running already. Kind of commend them for that. They are getting quicker on this. So it is up and running. There are a couple little flaws with them. We'll point those out as we go around, but they'll get those all tweaked out as they get going. So we'll go up over to the build and price. If you go down, I do like on this one, some of the models, they've actually now removed the 23 and made the 24. So just click on 24 Expedition after you go to shop and build and price. start your build. And see, you'll see here it says XL STX. So the XL trim does have 4 different um, equipment groups for that. We're going to talk about the 104A equipment group because the other ones are for fleet dealers only or for fleet customers only. So Ford is showing you just STX because that is what you can order as a regular retail customer. So starting at 56,075, it says right there. Does not have a max length, so only available in the regular length. So let's click our start our build here. All right. Now, looking here at the front of the vehicle, you will see it does have the headlights are LED reflector headlights with black bezels, and then also wiper activated headlights as well. So when you turn the wipers on, headlights will come on. And auto lamp. Auto lamp means automatically turns them on and off if you have your headlights in the automatic setting there. Also, you have auto high beams. So on your high beams, if you have it, of course, this is something you can activate and deactivate in your lighting section of your vehicle settings screen. But when you have, if it's dark enough outside, it'll turn those high beams on. A car approaches you, you're in the city lights, it's going to automatically shut those off. So that's what auto high beam does. Also, configurable daytime running lights as well. They can be configured to be on during the daytime. Again, you can set that up in your lighting section of your vehicle settings screen. The grill up here is going to be a 2-bar grill. It is ebony black for the STX trim here. You're going to see black behind there as well as the other part of the grill. So it's also made black. For your bumpers, it's going to be body colored bumpers, and that's a section right through here. So body colored bumpers on the upper, as they're calling it, and carbonized gray down here on this lower part. So that's going to be carbonized gray down there. You will have active grille shutters that'll open and close. It's usually positioned right in there. Open and close when it needs to. So up on the highway, it's going to shut those, allow for as much aerodynamics as it can around it. Opens it up in the city so that way it helps that engine perform at its best without overheating and such like that. For your windshield, you do get laminated, acoustic laminated windshield for this. 2 pieces of glass with kind of plastic in between. That kind of helps, I've always said in the past for noise, but more importantly than that is if something were to come into the windshield and breaking it and having the glass coming in, it kind of keeps the glass together. So that way it doesn't come into don't have as much of that coming inside on you when you have those accidents. Now, the wheels over here, we're going to turn this just a little bit. Trying to figure out. There we go. Let's go with this angle here. The wheels, 18-inch machine face aluminum wheel with magnetic painted pockets. It will have 18-inch all-terrain tires as well, even on the STX trim here. You have individual tire pressure monitoring system. It's going to monitor the tire pressure on all those tires for you so that you know you're good to go. If they get off, you'll know they'll give you those warnings for that. 4-wheel disc brakes as well with ABS, analog braking system for you. For your mirrors, it does have a side view mirrors are manual folding, which means you can push the mirror in if you want to. So it allows for that kind of a breakaway mirror. Manual fold mirrors does have power and heat feature on the glass. So it'll have the defrost on those side view mirrors, which is pretty cool. Security approach lamp as well. So as you approach the vehicle, use it unlock to unlock it. It's going to put a puddle lamp beside it. That is standard at the STX trim. The molded in black mirror caps up here. So molded in means the color is into the mold, so it won't be painted on the outside, but it'll be that black color. Bliss system, the blind spot information system with cross traffic alert. So if there's someone in your blind spot, it's going to put a light in the corner of that mirror and let you know it's not safe to go in that lane at that time. Cross traffic alert means if you're backing up, someone's going to cross your path behind you. It's going to use those same sensors to let you know, puts a mirror or a light on the mirror from the side that they're currently at, and then puts a message on the productivity screen for you to stop, not back up. Series of tones as well, so that way it kind of helps you in those parking lots and such, so you don't get in an accident. Beltline molding is going to be, does this say polished stainless steel? So you can see that along there. It does wrap around to the back and onto the other side. You do get keyless entry with key fob. You will get push button start will get inside, but you will need the keyless entry to unlock the vehicle. Will not have intelligent access. Door handles will be body colored like they are in here. In this case, the white. Roof rack side rails are going to be black with black end caps up there. Running boards, platform running boards that are also black. So if we can get a different angle of that. There you go. You can kind of see those platform running boards that are black. Easy fuel capless filler door will be located on the driver's side right over there. You go. So you just push that in, opens up, no cap to worry about leaving behind, getting your hands dirty, anything like that. Ford's been using this system for, wow, over 10 years, probably a long time. Ever since I've been doing these videos. So that's been about at least 7 years. So I'm pretty cool on how that all works. You just fill it up, put the nozzle up when you're done, push that door in, and it closes it up. You don't have to worry about anything. Privacy glass in these second row windows, the quarter windows in the back, as well as the back glass, keeps it a little bit cooler for everybody in there. You do have a single exhaust tip. There you go. You can see it coming out the back. You on the back of the vehicle, you do have a center high-mounted stoplight, so kind of have a rear spoiler integrated into the lift gate up here with a kind of a third brake light up high, so people can see that when you're wanting to brake. You do have the rear glass does pop separate from the rest of it. There is a button, I can't remember which side that's on. One of them, one side of it under the Expedition there will pop the glass. So you can get in, put those last items in there and close it. And that's where your rear wiper is going to be on there. You can see that, which does have a rear defrost back here too, and a washer for the rear wiper for the on the back glass as well to kind of keep that clean up back there. Now you do have the Expedition on the back. On the back glass is going to be, it does say this. Okay, there's an applique under the Expedition that is black on this one, so they're all going to be different, depends on the trim. Taillights are incandescent, whatever. Anyway, with metallized bezel. Sorry, I'll get it right. Anyway, that's for your taillights back here. You'll notice on top of the bumper is got a bumper pad up there. You will get reverse sensing. Kind of see the little dots on the rear bumper. That's reverse sensing system and rear view camera. You're going to get both of those on this trim here. You will also get rear cross traffic braking. So I mentioned the cross traffic alert, but if you're still backing up, not paying attention, there's somebody back there right behind you, it's going to brake the vehicle. So that's standard on the STX trim. Also, you get trailer tow prep package that gets you the class 4 receiver hitch with 4-pin and 7-pin wiring and trailer sway control. So there'll be a cap down here in the rear bumper right between these two reflectors there, and that allows you to take that off to get to that hitch under there. Your spare is going to be up underneath. You can kind of see it sticking out under there. And then inside, you're going to have a rear cargo area cargo management system that just allows you to be able to store some things under the floor under there. And it does mention cargo protector, and I think that is actually this molding that's right on top is what they're talking about there. So, all right, let's move into the interior here. All right, moving to the interior, you do have carpeted flooring, standard equipment. You will also have floor mats for the first and second row that'll be carpeted floor mats in there. Scuff plates on the front and rear as you're getting in, they're going to be black. Lighting, you do get illuminated entry lighting with courtesy lamp delay. So as you shut the vehicle off, it'll delay it going off. So it'll light up in there. As you're getting in, does not have ambient lighting yet. We'll talk about that as we go to upper trims. Rotary dial shifter. So looking at this console here for a second, you do get rotary dial shifter there. Right there, that's where your select shift buttons are going to be right below that. Let's see if we have a better view. You can kind of see that right there. Cup holders as well. You do have a media bin that you can push that door open. It's a covered media bin, and you can put different things down in there, and that's where you're going to see some USB ports we're going to talk about later. For your seating, this here does seat 5, so it does not have a third row seat in here. Don't know if it's showing that or not, but it does have 2 rows of seating, so seats 5, 3 on this second row, and then captain's chairs in the front up here. The driver does get an 8-way power driver seat with a 4-way manual passenger seat. You can there's going to be a lever on the front to allow that seat to go forward and back, and then a lever right here for that backrest to go forward and back. And the 8-way on the driver's seat is going to go forward and back, usually up and down, and then recline. That's going to be power as well for you. So that's 6. So must have the front cushion. Sometimes the front cushion will come up and down, and the back will go up and down for you. So head restraints on these front ones that will go up and down for you as well to adjust those. Second row gets cloth seats, as we mentioned. It's a 40-20-40 split bench seat back here, so 3 can sit there. Those headrests should be able to go up and down as well. And the seats can fold flat, so with manual recline. So there are reclines right here, so those seats can recline back if you like to as well. And latch system, lower anchors and tethers for children for the second row. So you can actually see these little positions right there. That's the showing that there's a harness in there. Front or rear facing car seats can be fastened down into those outbound seats. Actually, it's showing all three right there. Now, for your windows, you do have power windows. It is a one-touch up and down feature for you for the front windows. So these front two windows, you just hard press it down, and you don't have to hold it. It'll go on down. Same way coming up. Power locks, including auto lock and auto unlock. And you do get child safety, rear safety locks. So those back doors, you can lock those back doors out so that kids can't open them when you're stopped and have the vehicle turned off. Steering column, manual tilt and telescoping steering wheel. So pull the lever underneath, it'll go up and down, forward and back for you. Leather wrap steering wheel as well. You do get audio and cruise control switches on here, as well as 5-way control pad for the productivity screen as well to be controlled. And that is an 8-inch productivity screen with analog and digital display included in there. Cruise control as well on the steering wheel, traditional cruise control for you. Push button start, you can't see it. It's behind the steering wheel there. You can't see it on that view either, but you do have the push button start back behind there. You don't have to get the key. You can put that key away when you get in and just push button start it. Don't forget to press the brake. A lot of people, for some reason, on push button start tend to forget that, although we don't when we have a keyed start, but that's just the way we are. It does have tri-zone electronic automatic climate control, so the driver and front passenger can have two different temperatures, as well as those in the rear seat can control temperature back there. You do get rear auxiliary controls for them in the back seats to be able to control those. That's going to be behind the console back there. Audio controls. You do get Sirius XM with 360L, AM, FM, MP3 player as well. Doesn't mention the AM is not included. I think they're going to start some of the vehicles. They've been excluding the AM radio. They actually don't mention AM, FM radio on here. But I noticed that Jim Farley said they're bringing back AM radio on all the vehicles. Sync 4 with the enhanced voice recognition system. You get the 12-inch LCD touchscreen. So standard on even the STX is a 12-inch touchscreen. It does have wireless phone connection, so Bluetooth connectivity, cloud connected. You have wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. You do have the digital owner's manual and conversational voice commands, so you can you can actually use wake up words like it does with your Android phone and your Apple phones. You can do that as well with this. Also, connected navigation with a 1-year trial is going to be included with these. They in the past had 2 different navigation systems set up. This year, it's just one for all of them. You get navigation for 1-year trial, and then after that, you have to pay for a subscription. FordPass Connect allows you to stay connected to the vehicle using the FordPass app. So it's a free app you download, connect your vehicle. You can unlock your vehicle from anywhere, remote start your vehicle, locate your vehicle, a lot of great features there. Even schedule remote start times if you'd like to on a daily basis during the winter. Day-night mirror up here. So there's a lever underneath. You just pull that for whether it be your day-night, so that way at night, those cars don't come up behind you with those bright lights. Overhead console with sunglass bin as well. Can't really see it in this view here. Actually, if we go to 360, sometimes you can go, right here, 360 view here on this. So you can see that overhead bin, sunglass bin, and the controls for your lights and everything right there. You do have the sliding visors. So you do have illuminated vanity. So you pull that visor down. It has a little door. You open up. There's a vanity mirror there that's illuminated. Those visors can come off of there, move to the side if you want to. You do have PowerPoint. Let's move down now and talk about some of the PowerPoint. So it is mentioning in the front row that you get one PowerPoint in the center stack. That is going to be up right here, located right there. And the other one's going to be in your console bin. Second row is going to get one rear section center console is going to get a PowerPoint on the back of the console. And then in the rear cargo area, you're going to get a PowerPoint as well. Now, let's talk about storage bins. Third row, there's going to be some storage bins under the floor. Don't forget you have your glove box as well as above the glove box right up there. And then you're going to have all that for storage. Now, for USB ports, you're going to have in the front row, it's 2 USB-As. And actually, I think they're going to, on different trims, it'll move that up to an A and a C. So front row is saying you have 2 USB ports, one in the media hub area for you, or maybe both of them are in there. It does say second row will get 2 USB Type Cs on the back of the console. So in the past, it's been a USB A and a C. Mentions in the front row that you have for smart charging ports, you're going to have in the front row a USB A and C. So it sounds like you're going to get 2 USB A ports in the front and an A and a C. So a smart charging means that it's going to also allow you to connect to it using the Bluetooth or using the connectivity if you want. And then second row is 2 C's in the back, as we mentioned. So those 2 C's ports, they will be in the back of the console as well. So, all right, now moving on to some safety features. Let's go through these real quickly. Can take that off of this for that. So for your safety features, you will have advanced track with roll stability control that'll help. So advanced track helps you keep you on your path and not roll the vehicle over. So it uses a series of brakes around the vehicle to keep you on your intended path in the slick driving roads. Maybe go into the curve a little too fast, that kind of thing. Airbags for the front row, you're going to get a driver and front passenger dual stage airbag. This is deploy different size airbag, depends on how close you are to the front of the vehicle. You also get front seat side mounted impact airbags. So if you have that side collision, it's going to deploy from the side of the seat for the front row. Now, all rows will get the safety canopy side curtain airbag that's going to come down with a rollover sensor. So if the vehicle rolls over, it's going to deploy those to help from breaking glass coming into the vehicle and hurting anybody. You have electronic stability control as well. That's going to help with that. And you're going to have perimeter alarm on the vehicle. So that's going to help secure that the vehicle up. It has a secure lock passive and a theft system. So basically only the coded key can start the vehicle, basically is what that means. You do get a rear seat occupant alert. So when you shut the vehicle off, it'll alert that, hey, check and see if there's any kids in the back. That is something you can actively deactivate if you want to, by the way. SOS post-crash alert system that's going to honk the horns, flash the lights if you're in an accident, and just so it kind of alerts people of that. You also get lane keeping system. So this allows you to give you a driver alert feature, a lane keeping aid, or alert system. So the alert system will allow you to leave your lane, and it'll vibrate the steering wheel when you've left your lane. Whereas the aid system will help try to keep you in your lane. So you can work those together if you want, or you can use them separately. Pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking that has front collision warning and dynamic brake support. So it preloads those brakes. So when you have an accident, it's going to alert you that there's someone in front of you going slower than you. You need to stop. It's going to alert you of that. And then then it preloads those brakes so that you brake even faster. Also post-collision braking. So that means that it's going to brake the vehicle if you have an accident. So post-collision, it'll brake the vehicle. And then you also get 911 assist. So that allows you with your Bluetooth enabled phone to connect that. It'll, if you're in an accident, allow you, if you can't get to your phone, to activate and ask you if you need to call 911. So that way they can come to your safety. So those are all of our standard features we've covered. Quite a few standard features, even on this very base trim, STX trim. But we're going to get into some of the different optional equipment as well. So let's start talking about some different packages available on this trim before we're moving into some of the standalone options. All right, now let's talk about some different packages first. And so if you're looking at the build and price, you have, actually, before we get into package, let's talk about paint colors first. So you can go scroll up here and go to any of the different sections. So let's talk about paint colors. So this is a new color for this year. We do have wild green. So I'm not sure if that's the color it's going to be. That actually looks real close to what the discontinued color of forged green looks like. But that wild green is available. So I like the look of it. So maybe it doesn't change colors like the forged green does in the light. And that's the true color. We'll just have to see. Sometimes those colors are a little off. So looking forward to seeing what that's going to look like once we see some vehicles physically. But wild green is available. We do also have a gate black metallic that's available. I think this is Oxford white. Yep, Oxford white's available. We do have the jewel red metallic. That is an extra $500, $495 for that. That is a little off of what it really looks like. It's a darker color than that. There you go. And then we do have the stone blue metallic is also an extra $495 for that. Typically, those are cost extra if it's got a clear coat of some sort. It doesn't mention it on there, but I assume that's why. And then you have the iconic silver metallic as well. So some good colors available. for this year. For that. So there we go. So now I think we had an Oxford White. So moving down, we do have powertrains. Again, available in 2-wheel drive or 4x4 as well. Didn't mention that earlier. Only one length, though, the standard length. And then moving down to packages. So if you go up there, the packages, you'll see we mentioned the SGX package because that package is included. Some of the features we already covered. We actually included all the SDX equipment into that. As we mentioned, I talked about the different wheels, 5-passenger seating, the different applique. Tri-zone climate is an upgrade from the regular XL. I already included that because you can't, if you're a customer, you can't get anything else other than that. But let's talk about these other two packages. One of them for $1,000 is the heavy duty trailer tow package. So if you click on the little eye, you can get a little more information. So this package here does include some features. So it gives you the 373 non-limited slip rear axle. So this upgrades it, allow for if you're pulling that heavier trailer. I think the trailer capacity on this it's up to 9,300 pounds. Depending on configuration of your vehicle, it's usually anywhere from 9 to 9,300. So the 373 really helps be able to help with that. So does mention the 18-inch machine face aluminum magnetic wheels. That's the wheels we already get. So I think on some of the other trim levels, you would get that wheel instead. You do get an upgraded radiator. So it's a 26 millimeter engine or 26 I assume millimeter engine radiator. You do get Pro Trailer Backup Assist that comes with this. It allows you to be able to use the dial to control the trailer and use the camera with that. Because of that, you need a better enhanced camera, so you get the digital rear view camera upgrade there. Also get the integrated trailer brake controller. So that allows you to be able to use the trailer brake controller to control the brake of the trailer, especially on hills and such like that. Can come in real handy to save your brakes. Also, you get reverse brake assist. So we already get that. Not sure why they included this. You already get that. So I think actually this is different than the reverse brake assist. This is as you're just backing straight back up. Then there's something behind there. It gives you that reverse brake assist. 2-speed automatic 4-wheel drive system. So now with the neutral tow capability, so you're going to get that. That's already says include 102A, but we didn't talk about that. Also, your 4x4s will get the front tow hooks. The only way to get the tow hooks is to get this package on it now for 2024. So that's all included for $1,000. So there you go. Another package is available is the cargo protection package. So this package here gives you includes the cargo area reversible mat, so cargo mat for back there, and a cargo net. So the cargo netting allows you to be able to put that back there, put like different items so that way they don't roll clear to the front of the vehicle and have to crawl in to get them, which is really nice. So that's $250 if you want to get that package as well. So now we'll talk about some different options in here. I'm going to go off my sheet versus what Ford has on here, just to make sure we get everything covered. One of them is here's one of them: the control track with electronic limited slip differential. So $1,500. You already get the 373 if you go with that tow package, but if you want to go with this is going to give you it's available on your 4x4s only, and allows you to upgrade to the 2-speed 4-wheel drive system. So you don't have to go to that tow package if you just want that. You're going to get the 2-speed automatic 4x4 with the neutral tow capabilities with this, and give you the 373 electronic limited slip differential. That's what the ELSD stands for. So that's $1,500 for that. And then we have the engine block heater is $100. So if you live in a cold weather state, you want to be able to have that plug to keep it warmed up in the wintertime if you leave it outside, then you would want to add that. That'd be a lot better to add that from the factory. You do have the some of these are accessories, so we'll bypass those. Front license plate bracket is an option, is not listed here. So if you live in a state that requires a front license plate, Ford will actually give it to you as standard equipment. But if you're in a state like Kansas, it's optional. So you would want to add it. It's no cost option, but then it makes the dealership put it on for free instead of having to pay the dealership to put it on if you want to do it later. So you want to make sure you have that. Moving to the inside, you do have the floor liners. So floor liners are available. So they're all-weather floor mats for the first and second row, and they will come with the carpeted mats as well. So that is something else you can add. And those are factory installed options, which means they'll be put on the vehicle before it leaves the factory. So now there are a couple others that are dealer installed options that are in here that the would be shipped to the dealership. And the dealership would either put them in the vehicle or install them. And I recommend on all those you don't add those to your order, because if they don't happen to have those in stock, then they won't select yours for scheduling. But the dealership can always get those, or you can even get them through Ford Accessories yourself. And those include this cargo organizer. So you have a soft-sided one. So in this in here, kind of see what that looks like. There's an image of that. So it's pretty cool. You can organize your cargo so that way things don't roll around in there for you. So that's that's going to be optional for you. You do have a large and a large one and a small one. So you can see there two different sizes there. One's just a little bit more expensive than the other. One includes 4 compartments. One includes 3. You also have this cooler bag. Again, something you can get through Ford Accessories, even says that on there. I would, again, encourage you to get that through Ford Accessories instead of your dealer. And then the other is the wheel locking kits. This in here. That shouldn't hold up your builds, but you never know. You hate to have that happen. Replaces one of your lug nuts with a locking one for you. So then that way you can, it's hard for people to steal your wheels and such. So that is another thing you can add, and the dealership would, put those switch those lug nuts out for you when it comes in. So that's all the options there. So not a lot of options on the STX available. And we'll see more on different trim levels, but that does cover everything in here. Now, for the interior, I didn't mention interior colors. Black onyx is the only interior color available, and only cloth seats available. So, and then for the second row seat, you only have the option for the 40-20-40 with that center seat sliding. That's what the center slide stands for. That is your only option. Some of the other trims may have different interior color options in that second row capabilities. And then if you need a third row seat, you'll need to go to XLT for that feature there. So that's covers it. That's all of our standard equipment, a couple different package available and standalone options all in this one video. So again, feel free to move around in this video, get all the content, go back and revisit anything you want to. That's what it's here for. Also, don't forget you can order these right now. So go to your local dealer. If this STX trim is going to be the perfect trim for you, then go in and order those from your local dealer. Don't forget to talk to them about the pricing. Make sure that you know what price they're going to price it when the vehicle comes in. Make sure you ask them any other dealer fees and any add-ons they might do to the vehicle. And then also don't forget to ask them about price protection if they know how price protection works, and that their price will be honored from when they ordered the vehicle, because Ford will honor that price. I have several different videos out there. There are some dealerships that don't always do that. They'll tell the dealers, the customer when it comes in, that this is the price it is, but technically Ford is going to honor the price when you order the vehicle, even if there are any price increases between the time you ordered it and the time the vehicle comes in. So make sure you ask them about that as well as you can lock in any kind of rates and incentives are available when you order the vehicle too. So you make sure you ask them about that. If you'd like to order from us, if you're struggling to do that, we do have a special YouTube offer. And that is, we'll pay for the first $1,000 of your shipping fees and costs to ship it from us to you if you finance a vehicle with us at standard rates. And we do price our vehicles at MSRP pricing. We also have, and our dealer fee is $495, and that covers everything. We don't have anything else. We don't require, no different add-ons. If you want to get anything from aftermarket, you're free to look and see what's available, but not required on any of our vehicles. And we know a little bit about price protection, which is why we've done videos on it out there. So if you want to do that, reach out to us. We can help you out with that. That wasn't the intent of this video. Hopefully you got a good local dealership. In fact, we do a live stream every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Central on this YouTube channel. And we actually highlight good dealers that are out there in the different parts of the country to find. So we can maybe try to recommend some different dealerships in your area if you're struggling to find some, and we can help you out with that. So again, thanks for watching this video. Hope you liked it. If you did, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can be notified next time we have another video uploaded to your YouTube channel. And until then, don't forget to be looking. We're going to do we're going to do all the different trim levels. XLT will be the next video. So make sure you're subscribed. And thank you for watching. Until then, stay positive, be kind to one another, be kind to yourself, and we'll see you on that next video.